This session is so hella cool. I know a lot of you have walkers laying around the house. We're going to use them for something more productive than what you once used them for. We're going to use them to start learning how to walk correctly. Before we get started into our prancing walk routine, we're going to do some functional stretching. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to make sure that you have your walker grounded, because we don't want the wheels to get away from you. That would be horrible. So the first thing we want to do is stand nice and tall, lift up your chest as high as possible, and really open up the abdominals, so you should feel a little bit of a stretch. Now we're going to walk out and keep that arch in your back as much as possible. Monkey toes, that means you're curling your toes into the floor. That's going to put you back on your heels. Get a nice little stretch. As we come up, we're going to bring the right foot forward, keep the left leg locked, and gently push the left hip forward so you get a nice stretch in that front hip area. Push back, go back into your hamstring stretch. Left leg forward, gently push the right hip forward. Keep the right leg locked. The leading foot needs to be firmly placed on the floor. Push back with left and go back into your hamstring stretch. Now we're ready to go. We want to step inside the walker, and we want the walker to be high enough that we're not leaning into it. Lift up your chest as high as possible. Keep your chin up, and we're going to prance. So what we want to do is we want to lift the knee up, and do not look down. We're lifting knee up, and we're going to turn back around and do it again. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, lift up, keeping that lifted leg in a 90-degree angle. Now, after our lap is done, we're going to go back into the exact same stretches that we started with. Back into hamstring stretch. Come forward, right foot. Keep that left heel on the floor, left leg locked. Gently press left hip forward. Push back, hamstring. Come forward with the left leg. Keep the right leg locked. Right heel on the floor. Gently push right hip forward. Push back into hamstring. And there you go. We want to practice this every day, multiple times a day if you have the time. If not, at least one time a day. All right? Now, that is literally step 1. Until I see you again for step 2. Have fun with this. It's great.